Hi guys, my name is Precious Gift, a Nigerian living here in Argentina, Buenos Aires. So, have you ever wondered or heard someone call Argentina the end of the world? It sounds dramatic, like something out of a movie. But when you start exploring this country, walking through its streets, its history, its food, its people, you slowly begin to understand why that name is more than just a nickname. It's a whole experience. As I walk through Argentina in this video, you're going to see exactly what I mean. Argentina sits at the very bottom of South America, literally the southern tip of the continent. And if you keep going further down, you will only find ice, wind, and the cold waters of Antarctica. That's why this place, the region of Ushuaia, is known as El Fin de Mundo, which is the end of the world. But Argentina is not just an edge on the map, it's an edge between worlds, between cultures, climates, and lifestyle. So while you watch me walking through the streets, let me take you on a little journey. Argentina is a country where everything feels big, the landscapes, the food, portions, the emotions. People here don't just talk, they express, they don't just eat, they celebrate, and they don't just live, they feel. This energy is part of what makes this place unforgettable. But let's go back to that name, the end of the world. The bottom of Argentina was once the final stop for explorers, sailors, and adventurers traveling south. This is where their maps ended. This is where the land stopped. Imagine standing somewhere and knowing that there is literally no more world after this point, just ocean and Atlanticas. That's the feeling Ushuaia gives you, a place where the mountain meets the sea, where the air feels different, where the time feels slower. It's like stepping into the last chapter of the planet. Yes, you can only find this in Argentina. Yet Argentina isn't only about the far south. Even here in Buenos Aires, Lomas de Zamora, or wherever you're watching me walk, the vibe still carries the same feeling. Argentina feels like its own world, unique, quiet, and loud at the same time, messy and beautiful in the same breath. You see the street art everywhere, colors splashed across walls like open diaries. You see people sitting outside the cafes for hours with their mates, with their mate drink, just talking about life. You see old architectures standing right next to the modern buildings. Everything here tells a story. And then there is the culture. Argentines love the connection. They kiss you on the cheek the first time they meet you. They talk to you with passion. They help you even though you don't speak the language well. And trust me, living here as a foreigner teaches you patience, adaptation, and a little bit of Spanish, whether you like it or not. Another reason Argentina feels like the end of the world is its weather and its landscape. You get deserts in the north, penguins in the south, waterfall in the northeast, the mountains in the west, and long empty road that feels like they go forever. It's like the earth puts all its merds into one country. When you're walking here, you feel both small and important at the same time. Small because the world is huge, important because you are standing at a place many people dream of visiting. Yes. And speaking of dreaming, people say when you come to Argentina, something in you changes. Maybe it's the peace, maybe it's the challenge of adapting, maybe it's the fact that this country forces you to slow down and observe. Every corner has something to look at. A bakery making fresh facturas, a bus rushing past, kids speaking Spanish faster than your ears can catch, old couples dancing tango on a random street. And let's not forget the food. When you eat an Argentine meal, you understand another reason it is called the end of the world because the food can finish you. The empanadas, the milanesas, the asados, everything is rich, heavy, warm, and made with love. But the biggest reason Argentina got that name because for explorers, this was the last stop. But for many of us, it's the first chapter of a whole new life. The end of one world and the beginning of another. So as you watch this video of me walking through Argentina, think of it not just as a place on a map, but a place where the continent ends but your experience begins. A country that holds its history, beauty, struggle, and passion all in one. Argentina may be called the end of the world, but sometimes the end of the world is exactly where you find yourself. Bye.